Welcome to the 901.
A show that explores everything that's cool about Memphis.
I'm Tyler Stegall.
I'm Tiffany Collins. We're both employees of the city and we serve the 901.
And today we're here in Court Square, a beautiful, peaceful place located in the heart of downtown Memphis where you can get away from the hustle and bustle of downtown city life.
Did you know that Court Square was initially supposed to be the site of the city's first courthouse, and there was also a schoolhouse here?
Wow, and also I learned that this fountain here behind us is made completely of cast iron and weighs over 7,000 pounds. It used to be 6.5 feet deep, stocked with catfish and turtles.
I didn't know catfish and turtles could live together.
Yeah. We're learning a lot about the 901.
I recently got the chance to visit a very cool yoga studio, Your Inner Yogi, which is actually the only African-American owned yoga studio in the city.
Wow, and also I was privileged to visit our outdoor amphitheater located in Midtown Memphis. It's called the Leavitt Shell, and they do over 50 free shows for Memphians every year.
That place is amazing.
Yeah.
Tyler, I recently had the opportunity to practice my golf swing at the Links at Whitehaven, one of the city's beautiful public courses, and I spoke with the facilities manager there. He was amazing. Our Chief Communications Officer, Ursula Madden, visited the Hattyloo Theatre in Overton Square. She spoke with the founder and he told her about the program and how they have been expanding community theater throughout the city.
We'll also have the opportunity to showcase some of the beautiful public art located all throughout the city of Memphis. Also, Tiffany, we have a message from our mayor, Jim Strickland. He's going to talk about the great things going on within the 901.
We have a great show planned for you. Stick around, we'll be right back.
Did you know that Memphis's water was termed sweetest water in the world by Waterworld, an online news and technology source serving engineers, managers, and consultants in the water industry worldwide? So drink up, Memphis. We have the sweetest water in the world.
There's a saying that if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. I'm here at Your Inner Yogi to talk to Libby Campo, the owner, to find out if that's true. Well, Libby, thank you for allowing us into your studio. It is beautiful. First of all, who is Libby Campo?
I'm an imperfect being that's striving daily to be better.
Is that what inspired you to start yoga, or is that what inspires you to establish a studio?
Yeah, so I've been practicing for about 10 years. And I came to yoga just because I needed to relieve stress. And I started teaching out my house about 2 years ago. And I had friends that would ask me, Libby, can you show me some poses? I'm not comfortable going to a yoga studio. So that went from me teaching yoga out of an art gallery and now the studio. Exhale, left side, push that right here back. We have 10 different instructors in the studio. And everyone's different, everyone's unique, and they bring something different. We have a vinyasa class, Discover the Art of Yoga. So in that one class, you really get a sense of the full practice. So you'll have, in the beginning, it may be a few minutes to just find this stillness, this place on your mat, right? And then you connect with your breath. And then you start warming up the body. So you do a few sun salutations, warming up the body, and then you get into the poses. Exhale, left side, push that right here back. Right here back, bring that left foot forward. From there, you go into a series of poses, and then towards the end, you're gonna start winding down.
What's a yogi? I've heard the term,
Just by plain definition, a yogi is a person that practices yoga. But I think it's much deeper than that. So a yogi is a person that's in search for a little bit something more, something a little deeper. And I think we all have a yogi inside of us.
Get in touch with my inner yogi. What would you tell everyone that's out there watching and everyone that's thinking about Memphis, what you like about the 901 while you made it your home and decided to raise your kids here and start a business?
I love Memphis. And what I love about it is that community, right? I remember when I first moved here, people would say, oh, it's nothing to do in Memphis. I'm like, what do you mean? It's tons to do in Memphis, tons of things to do, and it's for everybody. That's what I love most about Memphis, that it is a community, and it's a strong community, and Memphis is so proud of Memphis.
I look forward to being in one of your classes and inviting the rest of the 901 in with me.
Oh, we can't wait. We're here with open arms welcoming everybody.
Thank you for allowing us into your space.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Here we are at the beautiful Leavitt Shell, located in Midtown Memphis near the Memphis Zoo. We're going to talk today with the executive director of the Leavitt Shell, Ann Pitts, about some of the free events that go on here. So Ann, tell me a little bit about how you got involved here at the Leavitt Shell.
Well, I tell you, it was a little bit of fate. I was working on another project. I'm not originally from Memphis. Memphis is my adopted home. But I knew a lot of people here, and when they were working with the city to rename the Leavitt Shell and get the renovation done, they reached out to me through a mutual acquaintance, and I came to Memphis and I came to the Leavitt Shell, and they told me about the mission and what this place was to become and the vision of it, and it was love at first sight. I couldn't say no.
Great. Yeah, so tell us a little bit about their idea for the Leavitt Shell and what the mission really is.
Yeah, so it's an amazing place. The Leavitt Shell has been here for over 80 years now, and it started during the Great Depression. It was a WPA era project to provide free music to people who couldn't afford to pay for entertainment during some really dark times. It was built in 1936, and it was actually one of a little over 100 outdoor amphitheaters that were built during that time to, number one, put people back to work to build these incredible facilities, and then to be able to provide free outdoor entertainment for the public that was just struggling during the Great Depression.
Right.
And here we are over 80 years later, and we are still doing that very thing for the community, and it's just amazing to watch how much it has grown and become a part of people's lives here in the community. So what we do is present 50 free concerts every year, 50 free concerts. It's amazing. But the reason why we are presenting the free concerts is to really bring the community throughout Memphis, every neighborhood, every person, every walk of life, young, old, family, no family, bring them all together to experience that sense of community, that thing that binds us together as Memphians. There are no tickets. You don't have to arrive early to get a good seat. If you just look around at the beautiful lawn, every seat is the best seat in the house.
Okay.
So all you have to do is show up. Bring your family, bring your entire neighborhood if you want to. There are no tickets, there's no gate. You come and you go as you like, and the greatest part is no matter what, you're going to have a fantastic time, because the events are just these incredible, high quality, high entertainment events. They're all family friendly. And so you may not know the band, you may not know who's playing that night. You just show up and it's going to be incredible, and you're going to have the time of your life.
Great. So I'm not the musical performer, but if I were involved with a group here in Memphis, how can we get involved in some of the opportunities you have here at the Leavitt Shell?
It's really easy. We have a great user-friendly website. If you go to our website at leavittshell.org, then there is a space there. If you're a band, if you're a performer from Memphis or anywhere, then you can send us some information about yourself, send us YouTube videos or pieces of music, and we are throughout the year listening to new things.
Well, Ann, thank you so much. You've been a great host here today. The grounds here are beautiful, and I just want to stress to our viewers, the 901 is beautiful, and we hope you will come out and support our local parks and neighborhoods like the beautiful Leavitt Shell.
What's behind this door? This is the D.T. Porter Building, located on Main Street in downtown Memphis. It was the city's first skyscraper and for years, the tallest building in the Mid-South. It also had Memphis's first elevator. People came from miles around and paid 10 cents to ride to the roof. Those are some of the things you may not have known about the 901.
The city of Memphis has so many resources: pools, museums, a great zoo. Most of all, we have golf courses. One of the most beautiful courses in the city is here at the Links at Whitehaven. We're going to talk to Dustin Sykes. He's the facilities manager here. He keeps it all going. I know it takes a lot of work, so I really want to know how. And I think that's him now. Hey, Dustin.
Hey, Tiffany, how you doing?
I'm good, nice wheels.
Jump in, let's go see the course.
Thank you. So you have 98 acres?
Roughly. In that
Roughly
range, yeah.
98 acres. And as it compares to other courses in the city, size-wise, where does this one fall?
Well, we have 9 holes out here, which is typically smaller than most of the other courses, but we have a large driving range, which we're going up to now. We have 2 big putting greens and a large practice area, so that's something that the other courses don't have. So we're not technically as big as an 18-hole course, but we're much bigger than just a normal 9-hole course would be. So
Very well, makes sense. So this is your driving range.
this is the driving range tee, yes ma'am.
Very nice. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
I was born here in Memphis. I went to school here at every level in Memphis. I played golf all through high school and elementary school here. I grew up playing at Overton Park. That's where I learned how to play. And luckily, I'm now blessed enough to be able to work every day here. It's something that I really like to do, and I really, don't mind it at all. If I was hit the lottery, I would probably come in and work for free. So golf is a little different because, coming from the private sector, you actually you're in a place where you have to spend $1 and make $1.25 or whatever. But once you start working for the city, it's a little bit different. But I've kind of learned how to work with it, and I've learned that there's a lot of good things you can do as far as working with kids and working with seniors and women and things like that. So I really enjoy that part of it.
I see an amazing pro shop here.
Yeah, we have a really, really nice pro shop here. It's really big building. The city built it about 10 years ago. And there's actually a ballroom that's connected to it that we do about roughly 100 weddings and birthday parties and events here every year. So this truly is a neighborhood community center, not just a golf course. We do a lot more than just sell green fees and range balls. I mean, we have lots of parties and bridal showers and gender reveals, everything in there. So.
Well, this is an amazing course, but I know I'm in Whitehaven, but can you tell me exactly where am I in Whitehaven?
Okay, well, our location is 750 East Holmes Road. We're located directly across from John P. Freeman Elementary School.
Okay.
Right on the corner of Holmes and Tulane.
I want to thank you again. I appreciate everything you do for this city. I'm looking forward to coming back for your next clinic so I can be a golf pro just like yourself. Thank you again for your time, Dustin.
Thank you.
It's been great.
All right.
I'm Ursula Madden with the City of Memphis, and I'm so excited to be with you today. I am speaking with the founder and CEO of Hattyloo Theatre, Ekindile Bendelay. Ekindile, you are so fabulous.
No, you're fab. Excuse me, I told you you're my bucket list.
Oh my
Been
gosh.
interviewed by you.
Oh my goodness.
Check.
Listen, wonderful theater here.
Thank you.
What is it like watching Hattyloo Theatre grow from what it was to what it is now, the central portion of the community where everybody wants to come and love and be a part of the art scene and culture?
It's actually humbling. The thing is that I get to be a servant. I get to serve the ambitions and the dreams of so many African Americans who want to be involved in the arts. And I'll also get to be a servant of the individuals who want to be able to experience the Black experience through theater, through plays like Ruined, which won the 2009 Pulitzer, through The Wiz, through Aida, all of those incredible productions. People get to come here and say, like in August Wilson's Fences, oh, that is the life of a Black garbage man, and that is his dream deferred. And so really to be able to see us move from Marshall, where we're in that storefront theater, to here in our beautiful Overton Square home, it raises the curiosities of individuals who walk by us and say, what's going on in there? And we get to open our doors and just lay out that wonderful Black theater experience for people to raise their cultural IQ.
How did you pick Memphis? How did you know Memphis was going to be the spot to grow Hattyloo?
Well, my father is from here.
Okay.
So my family grew up in North Memphis and Klondike.
Okay.
And although I grew up in New York, I have Southern roots. I'm mixed, actually. I'm half Mississippian, half Tennessean. So my
That is a
father,
mix,
there
honey.
we go. My mom is from Jackson, Mississippi, and my father is from here, and I'm the only child of my mother. I didn't know that I was going to plant Hattyloo here and it was going to grow. That happened kind of serendipitously. But Memphis is one of those places where you plant a seed and you till that ground and it will grow.
Anything you want to be, anything you want to do.
But you got to work hard. You got to believe in it, and you have to have integrity.
Are you still doing programs with the city of Memphis with
young
people?
I think our biggest program with the city of Memphis is called Showstoppers, which is part of the employee program. And that's where we take 60 kids, 60 now. They don't just perform, they do everything. They direct, they stage manage, they build the sets, they do the costume. So they're learning how, from rooter to tutor, this is what it takes to get a play up on its feet. A beautiful partnership with the city is our new Technical Theater Center, which is
tell
on
me about that.
Oh, it used to be a Head Start school. It's in the Hollywood community.
Oh, I do remember this, yes.
On the corner of Hollywood and Chelsea. And a lot of people don't know, Ursula, that the jobs are in the technical crafts. So the jobs are in climbing up on a ladder and hanging a light, running sound, painting and building a set, making costumes. And so the first thing we want to do is let them know that those jobs are there. So we are introducing kids 9 to 15 years old to the technical arts. And it is that building that the city made available to us that we're able to bring in kids from the Hollywood community, which is a depressed community. And so now they have a cultural resource right there that they can walk to that's open for them, where they get excellent service because of the city of Memphis.
Okay, tell me, 3 to 5 years from now, what does Hattyloo look like? What is Hattyloo doing?
Actually, more importantly, it's what is Black theater doing? Mainly because Hattyloo is leading the charge to make Memphis, and this isn't hyperbole, the hub of Black theater in our country. So one of the things that we're doing, we're now in talks with a national Black theater organization by relocating from their city now to Memphis full time. We're talking to the organizations here in higher education, saying what can we do to make that parent in Flint, Michigan or New York that has a kid to say, I want to go study Black theater, and that parent says, well, you have no other choice but to move to Memphis.
We're so excited. Ek, tell me what's coming up at Hattyloo in the next couple of months.
Oh, well, next couple of months we have a comedy called Sassy Mamas. Which is,
I like that already.
And it is about single Black women who have put their career before their love life, and they're dating young men now. So it's not cougars, it's Black Panthers, right? And then for Christmas, we got Take the Soul Train to Christmas. And of course, we got MLK 50 coming up next year. And so Hattyloo Theatre is doing a musical tribute to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Ekendayo Benue, such a pleasure to talk with you today. We appreciate all that you're doing for the Memphis community.
Thank you, Ursula.
So excited to be here, and that's what's happening on the 901.
King,
Leave me go with my business, woman.
you keep pushing Tanya away, she's gonna stay away.
You go tell her. She the one that got things back.
It's gonna come up on you quick, I done seen it happen. You're gonna look up one day and find yourself all alone.
Did you know that the Orange Mound community got its name from a fruit called the mock orange? That's very interesting.
The city of Memphis has an array of public art. One of those is the steel guitar located in Overton Park. The steel guitar was commissioned by the Urban Arts Commission to celebrate their 15th year anniversary back in 2012. It's constructed of 3 dozen SUV and pickup truck chassis. It weighs 5 tons, is 24 feet high and 67 feet long, and it functions as the gateway to the beautiful Leavitt Shell.
Hi, I'm Jim Strickland, Mayor of Memphis. Memphis is a great town. I love this city, and we have wonderful employees working in the city of Memphis serving you. But city government cannot solve all our challenges in Memphis. We need your help. And I've issued a call to action, and I'm asking you to do one of 3 things this year. Number 1, mentor a child. We've teamed with the Memphis Grizzlies Foundation to try to find mentors for young people in Memphis. And it only takes 1 hour a week. Number 2, teach a child to read. If a 3rd grader can read at 3rd grade level, they have a 90% chance of graduating high school, even if they grow up in poverty. This is a great thing for a child to be able, if they can learn to read, they can succeed in life. So we've teamed up with Shelby County Schools on Team Read, where people volunteer and go into second grade and spend 1 hour a week helping 2 second graders learn to read. Third, adopt a block. If every Memphian cleaned up the litter, the block around their house, around their place of worship, or around their work, the city would be clean. City government stepping up. We have almost 100 people who've signed up to be mentors, including me. Together, we can make Memphis better. Memphis, Tennessee, the 901, a great city getting even better. Thank you.
Wow, that was inspiring.
And those are just a few of the great things going on here within Memphis.
We hope you stay with us as we explore everything that's great about this city.
And join us next time so you can learn even more about the 901.
I'm Tiffany Collins.
And I'm Tyler Stegall.
And this is the 901.
Wow, I heard some great restaurants are here on Main Street. You want to go and get some lunch?
Yeah, because you're buying.
Okay.